Every real cowboy like myself knows how lonely it is out on the open range, which is why I listen to the Cowboy Boys podcast. With best contractually obligated friends, Shayne Smith and Mac Arthur, the Cowboy Boys will comfort your soul better than any disease-ridden saloon gal ever could. Cowboy Boys.
All right, we're here. Mac, it's your birthday.
Don't tell people.
That's all I'm not allowed to tell people.
You can't
immediately.
not.
I don't make it a big deal. Welcome to Cowboy Boys episode 127.
Okay.
I don't know the actual. I think.
I don't
what would you
know.
guess?
I was 126.
Ooh, it's the 127 hours episode.
Oh my God, who is that?
That's,
So for
It's
your
our guest.
Doink.
Hey.
That's right.
Surprise,
Online. What's your at?
Doink Patrol.
Doink Patrol
That's it.
on Twitter and everywhere else.
Nope, just there.
Just there.
I see so many people who follow me also follow you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, the crossover's real. I'm sure we'll get plenty of people who are like, what?
What
you
the
know this
fuck?
person in real life? Yes, I do.
How'd you
Surprise.
describe yourself? Like a poster, a shit poster, a content creator?
Ooh, that's
Uh,
that's
the
the
word.
that's the
visceral
professional
reaction.
term.
an exister, a reactor, a reactionary.
Local idiot works.
All right,
There you go.
Shit poster might be the most accurate one though.
that's
Other people's definitions of it.
it's a fun thing to be able to make a career out of.
Yeah,
Just
unfortunately.
Fortunately, out of
Nah,
all the jobs to have, I feel like being able to just tweet random stuff or do whatever you want.
Well, that's not the part that pays the bills.
Hey,
You
podcasting pays most of my bills, and if I could get rid of it, I would. Everyone listening right now, I wish I could just tweet all the random stuff in my head and not have to podcast for. I literally 2 hours of work a week is too much.
So much, bro. It is so much. It's so funny that I'm exhausted by it.
I can't believe you have me working on my birthday.
Yeah, dude,
You
there's no rest.
motherfucker.
Dude, I haven't had a vacation in years.
That is the
I just,
normal jobs. They don't talk about this when you're self-employed. Normal jobs, they'll like, hey, can I get time off? And your boss will be like, I don't, I'm sure, but maybe. And they make it a whole thing. But if you're self-employed, you're like, do I want time off? Or can I get time off? No.
trick
Just-
question.
or you hate yourself
What do you mean?
when you take time off. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, wow, I'm a piece of shit. I should be working harder because this is all going to go away any second now.
Yeah, but that's my opinion for life.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the worst part of it is it could go away any second.
That's how I feel all the time.
Because it could.
But
yeah.
I like every time my Twitter glitches, I'm like, oh, I got suspended. It's over. I got to find a better way to supplement my income.
Have you ever been banned?
Nope.
Oh, I've been banned from every platform.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got banned on TikTok, but luckily I had a guy who knew a guy who worked at TikTok, and they gave me my TikTok back.
Ooh, an in.
Nice.
Yeah, because what did I do?
They're pretty.
Oh, I bullied Ben Shapiro.
Mm,
Oh, you made the bees of his hive angry.
Yes,
And they mass reported you.
Yeah, I debated a woman who like worked at his network, and she looked really dumb. Then she tried to have sex with me, and I outed her for like. I was like,
How dare you?
well, no, it's
No,
like,
I'm on her side. for
bitch, how
that.
are you gonna say all this stuff and then be like, also, by the way,
Hey,
here's
hey.
my tits.
If there's anything I understand more than anyone else in this room, I feel like it is closeted gay Republicans
When she was a
who truly I'm not kink shaming them. That is their kink, right? It's
Yes.
I feel for them because what if that's the only way you can get off is like,
Right.
damn it, I have to pass horrible legislation just so I can be gay in an airport somewhere secretly. It's the only thing. If I make God sad, I can come. It's not fair.
Yeah, it does.
Some people like me have easy kinks. I'm just like, hey, you're a girl with abs? Hit me up.
that's not what
that's
she.
a preference.
She.
That's my kink.
My kink is having preferences.
Yeah, he makes it a kink.
Right.
That's how into
Right.
it he is. It's
Mhm.
very creepy. No, but she was like, "Let me fuck you with my MAGA hat on or whatever,"
okay,
and I was
that's
just
hot.
like, I don't know. And I don't know. It's not even anyway, but she was like rude, so I was like, "Fuck you, bitch. Get blasted." Not literally with cum, but with words.
Hatred.
Yeah. Anyway, and then I said something about Ben Shapiro on TikTok, and then he put it on his thing, and then they came after me. And they mass reported me, and I was deleted. But then I was undeleted. I got banned on TikTok for saying I'd kill Bill Clinton.
Well, I've been banned off TikTok twice.
Or not TikTok, I meant Twitter. I got in trouble on Twitter for saying I'd kill Bill Clinton, and then I got in trouble for saying something about Joe Biden.
My account on Twitter got locked because I played the what is the "Come My Lady, Come My Lady"?
Butterfly.
I posted that
Crazy Town.
Yeah, Crazy Town song for like the full 2-minute video. And they're like, "Hey, you gotta delete this." Or
a
it was
DMCA thing. Yeah. I was like, what is defamatory about that song? I was like, is there something I'm forgetting in Butterfly by Crazy Town?
It'd be so funny if Twitter was just like, "You're too horny. Take it down."
It's like nobody listens to this shit anymore. Get off our platform.
No, it still holds up.
The last time I had sex with someone, anyway, it doesn't matter. But that was on their playlist. And I was like, whoa. I had to stop fucking and be like, is this Crazy Town?
You're like, yes, it is.
Yeah. And I was like, all right.
Have you seen
and then we're still fucking.
That album cover? That's the horniest,
it's good.
It's the horniest album cover ever.
She's hot.
I think the Blink-182 album cover might be hornier.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
The nurse.
No one's cosplaying the Crazy Town girl, but you see the nurse at every Halloween.
Ooh. There's
right?
There's an idea.
Right?
I'm like,
some content.
Put that one in my back.
Both of them.
Put that one in my back pocket.
I think the horniest album cover is the Weezer Blue album cover.
Super horny.
I see so many people simping for that album cover.
Just like their energy is the horny part. It's like they're all just standing there waiting for something.
That big dick energy. So you've never been banned?
I did. Now that I do think about it, I've never gotten like a perma ban, but I did get was it 12 or I can't remember if it was 12 hours or a week. I think it might have been the 12 hours because I don't think I've spent that much time off Twitter, but I did get a 12-hour ban for telling Mr. Peanut to kill himself.
Was this before or after Mr. Peanut died?
This was it was after they killed him in the car accident, Kennedy style.
Yeah.
And then they made baby Peanut.
Yeah.
And I just tweeted the word die.
So do you think because you were threatening a child corporate mascot as opposed to a fully adult,
right?
The Pringles can masquot,
the statute of limitations there is probably
if you threaten the Philly Frenetic or whatever,
the Quaker Oats guy, the Quaker Oats mascot, he could have taken it, but the little baby Peanut, I saw the Mr. Peanut Twitter account tweeting this last Super Bowl, and someone was like, "I thought you fucking died."
Liar.
It's so stupid. I hate all the corporate Twitter accounts now, except for Come and Go. Do you follow Come and Go?
Oh yeah.
That's the only good one because they're so self-aware, and they have to be because their name it's gas station Come and Go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're just like, well, here's our fucking Twitter. we're gonna talk about cum a lot.
I'm pretty sure they just hired someone off Twitter who was just getting a bunch of viral tweets. They were just like, come work with us. I know a bunch of people.
Have you ever been asked to do that?
Fuck no.
I
don't even get asked to sell vibrators under my tweets.
Oh yeah.
I've never been asked, and it's kind of offensive.
Would you?
No, but I would like the opportunity.
I would like to, and then all the links are just link you to bad places. So just horrific.
It goes to ISIS beheading videos.
Yeah, no, not that extreme. Maybe the third or fourth one.
That's probably what would get you banned.
But I would do just some good old classic. What was the Lemon Party?
Lemon
Party
Lemon
and
Party's
Meat Spin
a classic.
What
about
perfect?
Blue Waffle?
That one's a little gross.
That wasn't a website. That was just a...
No, it had a website.
Oh,
there was a website where you could send your friends,
yeah,
and they would accidentally just see it. The splash page was...
Oh.
Splash page is an unfortunate term for the Blue Waffle. For those of you who don't know, just Google it. I mean,
figure it out.
Listen,
find out.
If you haven't figured it out by now, you should probably Google it.
Yeah. You're listeing to this podcast.
You definitely know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is. 100% you do.
Doink, how long have you been online?
Since it was probably available to me. I was a Tumblr kid back in 2010. So I'm well over a decade of having tens of thousands of people follow me, which is horrifying.
Were you popular on Tumblr?
Unfortunately.
And then
wow.
How did you feel about when they're like, no more porn?
I was long gone.
All
that
right.
was because that's recent. That was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I deleted my Tumblr like before I got to college.
Nice. Yeah, I remember when I was in high school. Like, firstly, Tumblr was like the home of child porn.
Oh yes.
Which was because I
What?
remember being in high school
Because there
just
was
being
yeah.
like, oh, if I want to see what this other person looks like naked, I'll just go to Tumblr.
Yeah, there was no like age verification.
It was
type
fucking
of, like,
crazy. It was the Wild West.
Yeah, no.
Once I was surfing, I was on Tumblr like literally fucking 15 years ago, like when it was during its first early days, and I just stumbled upon a photo of my little brother getting his dick sucked in the mountains, and it was blowing up, like it was super big on Tumblr, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And that was, I should have known, the precursor to him doing OnlyFans.
Because he's like, hey, if people are gonna look at it for free, might as well charge them.
Mhm.
Yeah, now he's out here just fucking and sucking all over the internet. It's crazy.
Living the dream.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, it was like the thing on Tumblr, like when you're 16 is like, you're like, what can I post that's not porn but is sexy?
Yes.
So I was like posting fucking photos of my legs. Can I swear? Sorry.
Yeah. You can,
Oh yeah, no. Actually, this is a pretty clean.
this is a Christian.
Yeah, it's
This is a Christian image board.
Yes.
Christian.
You're allowed to say whatever.
Tumblr was dark. It was really dark that what they're having,
I feel like that's TikTok now.
yeah.
It's your TikTok, I'll tell you that.
No, my TikTok is a different kind of
Mm.
darkness. My TikTok, and everyone knows they can go through my likes and they can see all the weird monsters that live down in the deep south.
Mm-hmm.
I wish people's likes were public on TikTok.
You can set your likes to public.
Yeah, you should go check. If you know a couple weirdos, they might not understand that they're. You know how like when your dad is like joins a foot fetish group and everyone on Facebook
Nope.
is like, oh fuck. Yeah, my dad joined, like, I won't, no, I'm not going to out my father. Listen, someone in my family joined, like, an Asian appreciation thing.
That's wholesome.
That's nice.
Just so you know, everyone in my family is Scottish and Norwegian, so it's weird for us to be
No.
specifically into small Asian women.
No, it's celebratory of. It's cool to celebrate our differences of races and to put people on a pedestal.
Nothing's funnier. Nothing's funnier than someone who doesn't, because I'm on Facebook more than any other app probably.
That's
but
crazy.
I never post.
Right.
Ever. I lurk because my whole family's white trash and my extended family, and I'm friends with all of them, and I just see like I literally can see like my big brother like just commenting on someone's like in a micro bikini with their huge tits out, and then there's like, thousands of comments and likes because she's famous, and then just my big brother just comments cool. I'm like, dude, what are you commenting
Like,
on
he's
this
not
for?
wrong.
You fucking weirdo.
No, that's a good
You
comment.
gotta get noticed.
I feel like that's a great compliment to a woman.
Cool.
You're not like "Ah,
It's true.
I want to eat your skin.
Not
like,
even
whatever,
adding an
it's
extra
not-
word to be like, you look cool. He's just like,
Yeah,
Cool.
just cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna steal that.
Cool.
cool.
Cool. Just like he's like being real chill about it. But like he's, happily married with like fucking 9 kids or whatever. Maybe that's why he's so horny. He just gets on Facebook and gets fucking horned up looking at these girls, and then he just pumps babies into his wife.
Yeah, I didn't know there was like sexy Facebook.
There's sex.
Oh, there's sexy
yeah.
everything.
And then here's the thing: I keep joining all the groups. I see my family join, and the groups are like no rules.
Right.
They're little forums, and so there's groups where people are just posting full-on porn of each other.
Yeah, the private groups.
They have amateur, like, where they're all encouraging each other to make amateur porn, and let me tell you, it's not hot.
How does TikTok or Facebook have like looser community guidelines than Instagram?
It doesn't, but it's so big and
Well,
so
They just they're like,
unwieldy.
sorry, we can't keep track of all this. Go
Well,
crazy in those groups.
Yeah, and if it's a private, closed off group, I think
You can do whatever the
you
fuck you
can
want.
do it's a lot more lax than
Wow.
if it like Instagram. You can't show nipple, but you could still show a lot. As long as you just put like a little
Unless you have
sticker,
an OnlyFans link in your bio, and then
Oh,
you get
yeah,
banned
no.
for posting
No,
like
they
a photo of your
know.
face.
you gotta post even like didn't
You
they
gotta
start
put
banning?
Christian Mingles link or something into your bio.
Yeah.
Didn't they start banning like what was the all my links links?
You can't put link trees in your TikTok bio
So there was that. It's like
if it has
look.
like an OnlyFans.
Here's what you
link in
do.
there.
You
CCP.
spend $15 and buy your own domain. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then
It's not a bad idea.
And then just have it redirect to a link tree or whatever. It's
But
very simple.
name your domain something like christlove.com or whatever,
Or-
and then they'll be like, oh.
Not my Max asshole.
Not Max asshole.
Definitely no whole
That's
pics
what I'm gonna.
here.
That's what I'm gonna call my web store when I open it eventually. Not maxasshole.com or .rodeo.
.rodeo's a great domain.
It's
That's very
fucking
good.
great domain. Oh man, the whole selling dildos under your thing.
Wait, what?
When you have Twitter and you go
Oh,
viral,
yeah, yeah.
I'm still back.
When you
I
have
went-
a viral tweet,
Right.
there's those one people that are like, "Hey, do you want to chill these
Yeah,
dildos?"
I went
They
back
give you
in time.
like $50.
Galaxy lights.
It's nothing.
Not even $50
I get offered
sometimes.
all the time to do it, and I'm like, no. Once my agent had a meltdown because I had a viral tweet that had like 500,000 likes or something, and he was like, "Time to plug your tour." But I had
No.
already posted a Shadow the Hedgehog meme under it. It was like, "I fucked your wife" or something, and he was like, "What are you fucking doing?" Like he
You're like-
called me and was just like, "Bro, you have to be smarter than this."
Like,
And
what am I doing? I'm bringing awareness to important causes.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
It does feel weird to like when you have something pop off
Yeah.
to be like, "Hey, here's my SoundCloud. I'm a SoundCloud rapper, by the way, too. Will you please subscribe?" It's like it does. I don't know why it feels so gross to like try and sell yourself.
Yeah, I
or-
hate doing it.
I've
But-
never in my life been like, I need to support this person.
after a viral tweet. A
Yeah,
singular
yeah.
one.
I've seen
wow.
a tweet and clicked on someone's profile and been like, oh, they're like really hot or funny. I will follow them, then make friends with them and get them on the podcast eventually. But
I am definitely guilty of going through media tabs.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah. Click media and scroll, and then you're just like, where are your photos? But yeah, dude, the whole like shilling out. I get people who ask me to do TikToks, and they're like, if you do 9 TikToks over the course of 2
What do you
months,
mean? Ask
we'll
you?
give you $100 per TikTok. Where they want you to make a TikTok, but they want you to like advertise in the TikTok.
That's a lot of TikToks for $900.
It's nothing. Yeah, it's crazy. And
That's-
you're like, how do I fucking? I guess there's a lot of people who are like TikTok influencers and they post every day, sometimes multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
tons.
they're making actual money.
But they also dance.
They also dance.
They're doing that stuff. But my TikToks are like whatever I want. I'm not like trying. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so then people are like, then I'm supposed to go out and be like, and then I don't even know what one time someone wanted me to advertise hair care stuff, and then it turned out they were like an alt-right shampoo.
Whoa.
Yeah, because they were like, we're the anti-woke shampoo.
Yeah. They
How
should have
does that
contacted
work?
me. I would have done.
I don't know.
I feel like most of those people don't need shampoo.
That's what they were like, your luxurious locks. We're America first. And fucking, yeah, I don't know. Black people can't use this shampoo. They'll die if they do it. It
They're
was
like,
wild.
this is only for the fairest of
It's only for straight
princess hair.
It literally, their website, the first thing was like, we're anti-woke. And I was like,
It's so wild
what
too.
the fuck? Just sell your hair product. Also, I'm like openly anti-establishment.
Yeah, but you're not anti-woke, not like me. Buy a Mac Arthur shampoo, Mac Arthur brand anti-Illuminati shampoo. It's funny how
Ooh.
like
Ooh.
political every kind of thing is getting these days.
Mm,
It's just something can't exist almost
That-
without.
liquid death water.
Are
That
they
feels
political?
it feels political.
Oh,
I've
what do you-
always gotten weird vibes from liquid death.
They offered us like
Sorry for
a crazy.
You
they were
keep
literally
saying
like,
Sorry,
"You can have
Liquid Death."
free-" No. I didn't say yes because I was just like, I don't want to have to wear the clothes because they're like, if you just wear our clothes, just have a bunch of clothes, and then we'll send you a bunch of free liquid death. And I was like, I don't.
It's
I
so-
get free water from the sink.
Boom.
The City
It's
Punch.
not carbonated, but you know what is carbonated? My soda. And soda's better than water. I don't like water, I'll be honest.
Is their water even carbonated?
They
Yeah,
have
they have-
carbonated
They do
water.
have
They have,
carbonated
It's
water.
pretty spicy too. I enjoy it.
I see.
Like a spicy.
Yeah.
Like
It's
a
like
spicy
McDonald's
seltzer.
Sprite, like it's
Really harsh
poppin'.
bubbles.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Love a harsh small bubble.
I love a harsh
How much would
bubble.
it take for you to sell out? $100.
Sell out for what
Just
though?
be like, here's MAGA water.
MAGA water.
Make water great again. It doesn't have
Wawa.
It doesn't have fluoride in it.
Yeah, see, like I feel like I'm capable of taking whatever amount of money and getting away with doing that ironically and still having the brand not detect the irony?
Oh, so you are true capitalist like me.
Yep, you can write that down.
They've detected we've been got before. Once we tried to shill for a specific company that we won't name, but we've talked about it before on the podcast, but we said that something about yada yada yada, you could shave your pubes to look like Hitler's mustache.
Yeah, Manscaped's razors suck. They don't.
It's unrelated.
They do pinch your balls.
No, they do. They do. They were like, it doesn't. And then recently I tore my gooch. And I was just like, thank God I have the bidet. Yeah, I blew my gooch out with a Manscaper 4.0 or whatever. So you know what? I take it back. Manscaper isn't Hitler's favorite haircutting device.
Maybe it was. Maybe he was into that.
Oh, man.
Maybe that was specifically why he chose it.
Yeah.
Self-mutilation.
So,
you know,
true.
he could be right up his alley.
He was into a lot of weird stuff according to every history book every history book makes up one fact about Hitler. They're like, did you know he's a cross-dresser? Did you know he had a micro penis? Did you know he fucked his dog? Did you know, like, they always make up some crazy shit.
Did you know that he used the Manscaper 4.0 to regularly maim his balls?
Yeah, he used the Manscaper 4.0 to keep his mustache perfectly trimmed all the time. The only thing he was truly good at.
Did you know? I don't even think Hitler.
You can do it. Let's go.
Saying I always take conspiracies. I'm like, Hitler wasn't even real.
That's a good one.
Take it one more level.
Eva Braun was wearing a costume.
She was. I think Eva was Hitler the whole. Yeah. That's good.
Blame it on women. Let's go.
Yeah, it was a Norman Bates kind of thing.
I think we should blame it on women.
Hitler was in love with his cousin, and she rejected him, and a lot of people are like, that's really where it went downhill.
Sure.
And then he like forced himself on her, like you do when you're in love. And then she killed herself, and then he killed himself with the gun she killed herself with. True love.
I believe it.
Little known fact. Unless he didn't kill himself and he moved to Argentina and never was caught.
Yeah. That's every conspiracy. It happened. Unless it didn't. Then I got nothing.
Oh, man, dude. Have you ever seen the videos of people who thought Hitler was still alive and would make, like, vlogs for him?
No.
Yeah,
What?
there was a huge community of people on YouTube. At this point, they're gone because they're like, Hitler would be 115 or whatever, so he's definitely dead. Unless they have biomech Hitler. And then that happens eventually.
What if he's frozen and isn't Lenin still, like, preserved?
Yeah.
What if he's like frozen in a tube in Argentina somewhere?
Dude, then Lenin will punch his way out of his glass case, fucking like Simpson style, and then they'll fight. That'll be the last battle.
World War III.
Wow, that's coming soon. They're gonna let him go pretty soon, huh?
Are you a Lenin stan?
Huge stan.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nah.
Not a fan?
No, he's cool.
Yeah, I like Lenin.
Cool.
Wait, you flip-flop 3 times now. Now you have to give me the truth.
No, I can do that.
Oh, dude.
You can.
I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, dude. You don't have to have opinions. Doink is out here being mysterious.
I've got mad opinions.
I would
Yeah.
like
And
to hear some.
also not a lot.
Yeah, I see you get in trouble for your opinions sometimes.
Everyone does.
No, not everyone.
Not me.
I've seen a lot of people not get.
Yeah, I get in trouble for my opinions.
What?
Yeah.
Can you talk about any of them recently?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't want to out you.
I literally have
see
no.
people get mad at you online.
No, yeah,
sometimes.
people get mad
Mostly
at me.
about sports.
See, that is another thing is people get mad about sports because
I love that you went online and you were like, "Oh, what should I do? I should do something that's good for my mental health. I'll tweet about leftist politics and sports. That'll be fine. The two worst things you could possibly do online."
I was like, surely I can carve out a comfortable space for myself here.
Being brutally harassed at all hours
Yeah,
of every day.
It rules. The sports stuff is kind of funny because it's just like, I know where that comes from. I know that, like, I don't have a dick, so that makes my opinions invalid, which is totally fair.
Yeah.
So I kind of love it sometimes.
I do have a penis, and I don't care about sports at all. I don't know what happened.
I don't know if that's true. You feel like, deep down.
I think Matt cares. I don't know that you care about sports, but you like sports.
We did literally go to a baseball game
and
together.
you had so much fun.
I was not having fun because of the baseball game. That could have been anything.
No,
but
baseball
it was
creates
a baseball
the magic.
game.
We could have been at Cirque du Soleil, and I probably would have had more fun.
Oh.
Okay, well,
that's just because you love French people.
I think if we went to the circus and I got to see like an elephant step on a guy, That would have been the most fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we went to like Jamaica instead of a baseball game, I
Yeah.
would have had more fun.
But do you find it? Do you just like have very safe opinions of like, I think baseball is good, and then guys will be like, "Fuck you" online?
Pretty much.
Just like
I was like, yeah, it's like I said, you say one fucking thing, and then some guy's like, you're a Knicks fan. You're not allowed to talk about anybody winning. And it's like, yeah, you know what? That's kind of fair, but leave me alone.
Yeah, it's crazy that people like need to say. I've never in my life been like, I don't like this opinion. I should engage with it.
Yeah, I think sports mode, when you get into the sports switch and your brain flipped, you're a very tribal and combative state immediately.
Oh yeah.
And so it's just going to be complete just vitriol, no matter what sports you're talking about, who your team is, where you are in the country.
It's like rings of competition, because there's the core competition.
Yeah.
And then it just expands outwards forever, and with people screaming at each other and hating each other.
Yeah.
So
and then you get
it's
to
so fun.
Then you eventually, if your sport's old enough, your sport begins to make gangs and they kill each other.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Here's something I've never understood, but I guess I understand why like these people exist. But when it comes to sports, I've never understood people who are like Lakers fans outside of California, or like if you're a Yankees fan outside of New York, because it's growing up in Utah. I was just like, oh yeah, I guess I'm a fan of the Jazz. The 98 Jazz. And so watching them get destroyed by the Bulls and then the Rockets just year after year, I'm like, yay, that's sports. It's fun to root. It's fun to root for like a team to beat the better team.
Right.
It just makes sense in my head. It's more exciting. It's more of the underdog story is always infinitely more fun. When I see like just a guy in, I don't know, Maine wearing a Lakers hat, and he's like decked out in Lakers gear, and I'm like, you like the Lakers, yeah? And they're like, yeah, they're the best. I'm like, yeah.
You better have lived in LA for at least 6 months.
Well, I'm not even saying you have to live in LA. I'm like, it's boring. It's boring to like the best thing.
Yeah.
For like a dynasty team like that. What are you ruminating about, Shayne?
No, it's fun to win. I get it.
Winning is fun, but also it requires, a continuation of winning, which neither the Lakers or the Yankees are doing. Well, the Lakers won the championship last year.
A huge part of sports fandom is playing sports as a kid. And all of Little League divides up neighborhoods with professional sports team names.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was a kid, I was a fan of the Yankees because I played on the Yankees and I played on the Rangers.
My very first.
So I loved those two teams because I was like, yeah, I'm a fucking Ranger.
Yeah, you're like, and I have a Rangers hat. So what? Am I going to go buy another one?
I'm a child. I play on the Rangers. In my mind, I was like a part of the team. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm a fucking Ranger as much as this guy.
My Little League team, Orioles.
Really?
Very nice.
The super underdog.
Very nice.
just
loser.
Awful,
the
dude.
most underdog.
I will say that my team was the Yankees, but our neighborhoods, like, we fucking sucked at baseball.
Yeah.
We lost we were like, our pitcher used to just hit people. All the time, constantly. I used to catch, and I would just be like, we had no hand signals.
I love that they let children pitch. I think that's incredible.
Yeah, you start pitching at literally like 8 years old.
So
I
stupid.
think.
Why?
Yeah, you go from 7 years old t-ball to pitching.
Wait,
well,
why
dangerous.
is it stupid? Why is it dangerous? Like,
well, it's just fun. It's just let kids throw balls at people. Hell yeah. That's great.
They got to develop.
No, I love it.
We're letting them play. We're letting them
it's
play
player
football
development.
and like swing bats and stuff.
It's
Metal
also,
bats.
when you play Little League and you first start, there's girls in the league too, which is fun.
Did
Yeah.
you ever play any sports?
I played softball when I was like really little, but sat in the outfield, like sat down.
That's I played.
I can see that for you.
I
Yeah.
played left field, and I just sat, and I think one ball rolled to me the entire, and I like picked it up and threw it to third base.
I was the youngest and smallest person on my softball team. Like the 1 year that I played softball, I played soccer too, but that was just kind of required when you're growing up in like middle class suburbs. It's just
Yeah,
you
everyone
just
has
play
to
soccer. That's what you do on Saturdays.
You have to have a bright green shirt. And you just go.
That's
kick that
way
ball
too
around.
big. I always had like the one that was way too big for some reason. But in softball, I was so short, significantly shorter than the pitchers. And softball pitches, that's the windmill motion. That's crazy. And so it makes people pitch really high if they don't know what they're doing. So I would just be getting like pitches thrown like 6 inches above my head, and I would just stand there and strike out. And
RBI king.
yeah.
Oh no,
Was
they would strike you
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so in softball, is the strike box not like smaller, or how would you get struck
I just
out?
don't think they cared. I just never ran the bases because I didn't hit the ball.
Do you ever
Damn.
get beamed in the head?
No, that would have been cool though.
I got a ball to my ribs.
Really?
Oof.
This one kid just hogged it, and I saw it hit me in the ribs, and I was just like, "Ooh!" And so I basically walked to first base with the wind knocked out of me, and then like had to walk to like second base and stuff. And then they threw me out at second. And I like walked back to my dugout. It was just like,
It's like you think
So
about like how
funny.
much getting hit with like a major league pitch would suck
Yeah.
at like
Oh.
95 miles an hour, but like I feel like 25 miles an hour from a 10-year-old would suck just as bad.
It's really bad. I went to the batting cages recently, and then of course we're grown men, so we were like, set it to the maximum speed.
Yeah.
Fucking do it, pussy. And just standing next to a like 90-mile-per-hour pitch is terrifying. But we tried to hit one, and I hit one, and my hands hurt so bad.
It's like
Afterwards.
shooting a gun.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. I was like, well, it was also a metal bat, which is like
yeah,
dangerous.
those are crazy.
It's them. I guess they just assumed that no one would ever set the. Why would you set the machine past 50? Like if you're just at the batting cages. But I hit it, and it fucking my hands hurt like all day.
dude, I bet I could have hit it better.
Yeah,
I would've been
probably.
stronger. I got more mass.
Dude, I want to play
You'd be a good
in
power
the
hitter.
comedian softball league more than anything. I played in a pickup softball game the first year I moved here.
Ooh, Damn.
I was just at the park on a date, one of the only dates I've been on in like the last 4 years, and they were playing, and they were like short on people or whatever. We were just like watching, and I talked to a guy, and he was like, "You want to play?" And I just started playing while my date was like watching. And I just played in the whole game. I just played for like 2 hours, and then we never went out again. Of course.
Oh, good for her.
Aw.
Yeah.
A bunch of my friends do that, like summer softball league. That looks so fun.
Oh, it's the best. If we have one,
There's never space in them
Yeah.
because they're like always the ones that McCarran. They're always like they fill up so fast.
Yeah,
but it
people
looks
love that
really
shit.
fun.
apparently all the comedians have like a set team, but that COVID killed it. But they were doing it.
I would like a comedian. Let's say
Bowling league?
boxing.
Oh,
Boxing team.
Oh yeah, that exists.
Where we
that's
fight
right
other-
upstairs.
yeah. I was gonna say Diego trains a bunch of comedians all the time.
But like a league, and we just keep fighting each other.
Oh,
A league.
UFC style.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do a big martial arts tournament?
And I'm always rising and dropping in the ranks. And
Oh, I thought we were just gonna do it like blood sport style.
how about we do one for our house?
A round
Just
robin.
all four of us.
Just
all
all
four of us
guys.
fight each other. Oh man,
What are you gonna?
Chicken fights.
chicken fights are fun.
Are you talking about cockfighting, or when you get one of your buddies on your on
Yeah.
your?
Okay. So all four of you have to go find a chicken, and then
Yeah.
You don't
Oh,
think
dude,
I
my
can?
chicken will fuck your chicken up so hard, dude.
No, I have.
I would find the
You know
best
how
chicken.
Mexicans are naturally better at boxing because we all believe
Yeah,
that you're
but
better at boxing.
do you know how
That also works in cockfighting.
But do you know
I think there's
how
a natural
my
gift.
people are naturally the most violent and aggressive, and I would just rub off on my
It
chicken.
doesn't transfer.
I would teach him. I would just hang out with him, and then over time, he would become a vicious killer.
Doink, how do you feel about animal cruelty sports?
yeah, no, best place has got to be, you got to go to one of those live poultry places. I feel like if you
Just
were
one-
to get any of those animals, they'd be ready to fight.
Oh yeah, because you like they cut the head off, and then
Yeah, they're like ready to
pluck it.
fight for themselves anyways.
It'd be so funny to go to one of those and be like, "Hey, hypothetically, which one of these chickens do you think would fight the best?"
Which
And they're
one's the
like,
meanest?
What?
Hey, which
What?
one's the meanest?
Which one's bitten you? Which
yeah,
would be
dude.
fun, like to grant an animal for a little bit of freedom.
I bought a lobster once
As long as it wins.
and gave it and then threw it in the ocean. It probably just died though. I don't know. Yeah, I just did it as a meme.
Like from the grocery store.
Yeah, I bought it. It was like we were like at the beach, and this girl was like, "It's so sad," and I was like, "Let's free him, fuck it." And she was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, why not? Who cares?" And so we bought a lobster, and then we took him, and I just like took his little claw guards off, and then he's a dumbass, so he's like, trying
Yeah.
to claw me like a
He's
fucko.
Probably a lazy like farm lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was
I threw him
he-
in the ocean. He's eaten immediately.
Dude, some street lobster came up and jacked his shit.
Yeah,
and
like
we-
went into like shock
Yeah,
from the
but-
water temperature. Just dies instantly.
Well, the girl was impressed though. It was
That's all
fun.
that matters.
Yeah, that's what matters truly is that I got laid. So I just threw that dumbass lobster off the pier into the ocean, and then he just sank to the bottom.
So
died.
that's the price, $10.99 a pound
Yeah,
to get laid.
He did. Yeah, I think I spent
That's
like
pretty good.
$25.
That's actually an extremely good price.
Yeah, dude. I thought it was fun. I was like, oh yeah, we released him. And then she was like, she was all in. She believed he was fine, but I knew the truth. I was like,
Damn.
dude, there's no way he's all right. He's super fucked up for sure.
Next time you do that, let me know. I know how to put lobsters to sleep.
When you just stab him right
No,
through the brain?
not dead.
Oh, I thought you were killing them. I thought you were putting him
I
out
know
of
how
his
to kill a
misery.
lobster. It's pretty crazy.
I know how to kill a lobster.
How do you
Dude,
put him to sleep?
Fold them in half, and then like tuck. If you're getting one from the grocery store, you can fold them in half, kind of, so that like their tail is near their face,
Mm-hmm.
and then you tuck their claws like behind themselves, and they'll kind of stand up like a tripod,
Mm-hmm.
and that puts them in a relaxed state. And then if you just like rub your finger between their little eyes for 30 seconds, they fall asleep.
I'm going to need you to do that to me before you leave
Okay.
the house today. Just fold me up and put my claws behind me and put me to sleep. 'Cause
Okay.
I can't sleep for shit lately. That's so cute.
Yeah,
you
it'd be
ever
sick
you
if
can
it
do
worked.
that to a chicken too. You can hypnotize a chicken.
Oh.
If you like grab him and then you do this with your finger, you can do the thing, and then the chicken just like he's just
like,
like, what
paralyzed.
the fuck? And then he just chills, and then you can put him to sleep.
Is that because their eyes just like can't follow?
I truly don't know. I didn't Google it. I remember being a child and like having a weird guy when I was working on the farm be like, you want to see me hypnotize a chicken? And I was like, fucking, I do, dude. Oh, you're going to hypnotize him? And then he grabbed the chicken and like did this fucking crazy thing. And the chicken was just like, oh, okay. And then was stunned. And then I was like, all right, I don't need any more
Damn.
information. You hypnotized him. I believe it.
Wait, how are you saying that?
Hypnotized.
Hypnotized. You're kind of skipping the P.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
okay.
know.
It's okay.
Hypnotized.
Hypnotized.
No, I'm hitting it. It's in
All right,
there.
no, just
Hypnotized.
making sure.
Hypnotized. Yo, you know when you hypnotize a chicken?
I don't know what kind of voice that is.
It's a comic voice.
Yeah, sure.
A comic
A
voice.
regular comedian.
So
That's
don't-
how I would say it.
So Doink, do you have any more hot sports takes?
Do I have more hot sports?
What's your
takes?
most controversial sports opinion?
Oh, everyone knows I hate Babe Ruth.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Why?
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
I mean, I thought that was well known. I
No.
thought it was like
No, it's like everyone still loves him.
I thought Babe Ruth was like fat, ate hot dogs,
Yeah,
and
people love him for it. It's crazy
Well, I mean, that part is cool.
I guess
to just be like a fat
to
guy
just
that
be
hits
a
ball.
fat
To be
piece
a-
of shit. That
Yeah, that's cool. He's a hero.
To
That's hero shit when you're a good sports, but you're like fat and useless.
when you don't look like every other
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
7 foot tall Adonis.
baseball players did not look like that back then.
No.
All right.
It's like, so that's the thing, is like shitting on pre-integration baseball is like good and also correct.
Too
I
easy.
mean,
do.
fair.
Is it like shooting fish in a barrel?
Sure.
Because it's just any sports before like the 70s when
Yeah.
before we figured out that eating food like gave you muscle mass and stuff.
Yeah. It's like, Babe Ruth was pitching to fucking
Just
people who were plumbers for their day jobs, basically. Like that's what Major League Baseball was comprised of back then. It was like before they decided to let black people play, they were like, all right, so we got these 12 dipshits that are kind of strong and enjoy playing baseball, and they're all wasted. And
Was it when you say pre-integration? Was that also, did they allow Japanese and Puerto Ricans to play, or is it just
No.
only white guys?
only white guys.
They let Puerto Ricans play.
They were in their own league.
They had so they didn't. But Latin people were like around doing regular white guy stuff.
No, but I'm talking in baseball,
Not
Major League
in
Baseball.
they weren't really like in. I mean, at least not prominently.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say because Latin people were like regular, and then we just over time were like Mexico's bad, and now it's weird. No, because at
And
first
now it's awkward.
yeah, no, because at first we were like down with it. We were like, oh, you guys are white, Spain, and
Right.
now for some reason we don't do that.
Yeah, they got tan.
Mexico still does that though. They're really
So-
into it.
I don't know anything about baseball. When did they? Well, when did they were like, we want all these colored people, all these black guys, all
It
these
was
Puerto
in
Ricans,
the 30s, I believe.
and why was
Don't
that?
accost me if I'm wrong about that. Why did they decide to stop segregating
Was that
baseball?
Was that just a guy hitting home runs, and we're like, he's on our team?
I mean, Jackie Robinson was killing it.
Yeah, so he's the first guy.
He was the first in like post-integration.
But he
baseball
they played one season where there was just a black guy.
Yes.
So that's like they're like
That's
they
like
weren't even like
soft
let's open
integration.
up the doors. They were just like it was the one where it's like evil progress.
It was a soft launch of
they
desegregation.
Desegregation. Well, because they were just like, no, we need him because he's good. We'll do it, but they weren't doing it because it was right.
Was it the worst team in the league? And they're like, let's try it out. And then he just killed it. And yeah, no, I'm genuinely curious.
I don't remember, honestly.
All right.
I'm
What
being
about
a
Babe
bad
Ruth though?
baseball
You were gonna tell some of his dark secrets.
Yeah, no, she's just, can't pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Probably would not be able to hit a single pitch thrown by a major league pitcher now.
He'd die if he saw one.
He would die.
All right, that's not fair though. Our pitchers they're
like
juice.
airbenders.
Yeah, they've got science behind them. You can't get a guy who was fat and eating hot dogs.
Yeah.
But
he also killed his wife, so.
What?
Yeah, do you guys know that?
How did he do it?
Wait, did she deserve it?
No.
Was she getting in the way of his hot dog eating?
Helen did not deserve it. Well, she did kind of get in the way of him and his side bitch, which is kind of why he killed her.
Oh yeah, and this is back when side bitches were like pretty common.
Very common, but you just kind of keep it separate. No one worries about it. Helen definitely stirred the pot a little bit.
Oh,
good for her.
She wanted a divorce.
Okay, fair.
Because she knew that he was cheating on her, she knew that he had someone else.
Was this after he was like famous?
Yeah, he was like Babe Ruth on the Red Sox at this point, making a lot of money for what he was. I think he was making like $20,000 a year or something.
Damn,
it's a lot for me right now. Yeah. Damn, Babe Ruth had all the money.
Yeah, so he was making a lot of money. And there's like famously this one meeting that they were in with him and his wife Helen and I think a couple of lawyers. This was like when they were discussing like what a divorce would look like for them. And she was adamant about the fact that she wanted money because she should get some money in the divorce. That's very fair. She stood by her man while he played really shitty baseball against a bunch of other shitty baseball players.
Sure.
And you're saying he was shitty during the time,
right?
All right, not shitty for because
he's the home run king. He's not like he was, but he wasn't like the baseball king.
He was bad at baseball, good at home runs,
good at hitting like absolute fucking meatballs right down the dick that like literally we could have hit in Little League.
Yeah, because, pitchers just didn't understand that there were more pitches than throw forward as good as possible.
There's a really funny video of Babe Ruth demonstrating his 3 different pitches that I like to make fun of because it's like they don't look different at all and they're all like easily 65 miles an hour.
Okay.
It's not fair though. They all had polio. they were drinking the most nutritious meal of any athlete back then was just beer.
Yeah. they finished their shift at the steel mines or something and have to go play baseball afterwards.
He's got the black lung.
They got their asbestos gloves.
Yeah.
Throw me one of those radioactive baseballs. I'll catch it with my asbestos glove.
Dude, yeah, they were just like painting their hand brown and being like, burn it in there.
So they were in a meeting. What happened?
Right. So they were in a meeting. She made it clear that she wanted some money. And then he like famously stormed out of this meeting. And at the time, him and his wife weren't living together because she was like, fuck you. You're dating some other girl. I don't like it. So she was living at the house of some dentist, I believe. He was either a doctor. I think he was a dentist.
Oh,
good for her.
And
she was also.
He was pulling more than teeth.
Ooh. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Nipples. Good for her. She at that point, she's like, if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Whatever.
Yeah.
So she was staying at this guy's house. He storms out of the meeting. A couple weeks later, the house burns down.
The dentist's house.
The dentist's house.
Okay.
I don't think he survived.
Oh, so wait,
no!
he was in the house.
I think he was also
she
in the
also?
house. Oh yeah, she was.
So
in
they
the
were both
house.
in the house. And
House burned down. There you go.
what
Easy
happened?
peasy. She's dead.
No, but what? Nothing. No one was like.
No, they didn't
No one was like,
investigate it.
seems weird that your wife, who was going to get a bunch of money, died with that dentist.
No, very cool that like that was the time where you could do that and not get investigated. So that worked out for him.
Damn. You really could just kill people until like 10 years
And be
ago.
like,
Well,
what? The furnace got hot. That's not my fault.
you couldn't kill people. If you killed someone, you'd have to move 5 miles out of
Dude.
town to a whole new town and start out. My name's Mark.
Who's the guy that owned the murder castle?
H.H. Holmes?
Yeah, H.H. Holmes. Just reading, I read a whole book about him and I forgot his name. That's so funny. But just reading about that is like, it was so easy to. He literally was selling people's dead bodies to doctors. And the doctors were like, how'd you get these? And he's like, I don't know, I find them. And the doctors were like, sick, bro. Keep it coming because we need to look at these.
I
or
simply
whatever.
find the people when they are alive and I convert them into dead bodies for you.
Dude,
What more could you ask for?
He literally had like a morgue in his basement he'd bring the doctors to and be like, I have 9 dead bodies. And they'd be like, huh, weird. Anyway, that'll be $40. And then they just paid him for the bodies and never asked questions. And it's like, do you think it's weird that he has a morgue at the bottom of his hotel with literal sliding greased chutes where the bodies just shoot out of and land like on the ground? It's so fucking
like,
crazy.
Welcome to my hobby room.
Yeah.
This is where I do all my arts and crafts.
He had like all these tunnels and stuff in his hotel and like rooms that he would just lock and they would fill with gas. He liked to kill people not even in like a cool serial killer way. He sucked. He wasn't like cutting people up or eating them or whatever. He was just like watching them die like, oh, that's crazy. And then he would just take their body and fucking put it down the chute and sell it.
Wait,
Damn.
what would be a cool way?
I don't know.
'Cause
Like,
I'm kind of like if I were a serial killer, I'd be like Dr. Evil with like a tub full of sharks. I'd want to watch a guy fight a shark, a great white. Something cool.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that makes sense. Like a Roman emperor.
Okay, yes.
Though they got pretty crazy because do you know who Agrippina was?
No, but I like him already.
Oh well, Agrippina.
Agrippina.
I think her name is Agrippina. She was like
Oh,
the first.
her.
She was the
My
first
bad.
female serial killer. She killed a bunch of people with.
She's a girl boss.
She was a girl boss. She poisoned a bunch of people to death, and then an emperor had a draft specifically trained to kill her in a very specific way publicly at a stadium. You can guess how. You can guess how would you have to train a giraffe to kill someone? Well, you could extrapolate. I don't want to even say it, but it's pretty fucking crazy. So
But they trained the giraffe to have sex with her.
yeah, they trained the
And
giraffe to have sex with her, and she.
They missed her hands, the giraffe.
Yeah, they missed her hands. The original Mr. Hands, Mr.
Wow.
Neck. Yeah, it was
Mr.
fucking wild. And it was like an interlude. Like they were like, and now in between.
It was a halftime show.
Now in between the play, we're gonna.
Oh,
Here comes Diego Lopez.
How do you train a giraffe to fuck a person?
Diego, you train a giraffe to fuck a person by having it fuck people. Yep.
They got him a bunch of blow up dolls.
Yeah. Well, it's Rome, so they just built a guy out of straw, and then they had the giraffe come, and it was like in a little harness, and then they're like giraffe, and then they like make it smell like giraffe pussy, and the giraffe is like, well, this seems right because I'm stupid and I'm a giraffe, and then it fucked it a bunch of times, and then eventually the day came. Giraffe's probably pretty nervous. There's a crowd now. He's not used to that. And, there was gladiators just fighting. So there's probably blood everywhere. People are getting popcorn or whatever they do in Rome. And then they were like, by the way, if you have young children with you, you might want to cover their eyes. I know they were just watching people get murdered. But anyway, a giraffe's going to kill someone by fucking them to death. And then the giraffe came out with sunglasses on or whatever and fucking just went to town.
So giraffe dicks, I'm assuming, are similar in size to horse dicks.
I would
have
even
no
imagine
idea.
that they're bigger. On account of the
In order to kill someone, probably.
Giraffes are like the tall, skinny white guy of animals.
She
So
just
big.
got like split in half to death.
I guess. I mean, she might have just not actually have been fucked to death. I mean, that part might have just been humiliation, and then the giraffe like trampled
Damn.
her or whatever.
Getting your back blown out to death.
Getting your back blown out to death. So it's pretty rough. Also, though, don't poison people. She probably had a good reason, though, for being honest.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a giraffe penis.
Did you find one?
Do you guys want to see?
You
Yeah.
want to describe it? I'll
Really?
look at
No, I
it.
want to see it.
It looks,
Oh, that's not good.
It's not-
I don't like that.
it's not. It's also.
It looks like okay.
It's not good. It's not impressive.
It looks like a lizard tongue.
It looks like one of those whistles. The
Yeah.
like a slide whistle.
Yeah. Oh, it's like I thought it was like a kazoo,
That
like a.
too. The little curly end.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's like a pink rocket.
I feel like this story is not. Can we trust Roman historians?
Well, we probably can't. They probably were like, bro, we totally did that.
Check it
But
out.
In real life, they probably tried to train the giraffe and they couldn't get it to work, so they just had it step on her or something.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, that fucking sucks.
It's crazy what they did 20 years ago.
It was such a short time ago.
It was.
We truly live in enlightened.
Bring it back.
Well, I mean, you can probably still see it in some parts of the world.
Yeah.
I want to see it in this part of the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
Just say the halftime show for.
There you go. That's exciting.
You know,
No more kiss cams.
You don't like
Probably
kiss cams?
Just giraffe fucking cams.
Is that your second most controversial opinion? No more kiss cams?
Oh no, I don't. I'm not like anti-kiss
Dude,
cam.
I love the kiss cam.
It's
I've been on the
cute.
kiss cam a few times, and
That's
every
cute.
time it
No
shows me,
wonder-
I kiss the dude next to
No
me.
wonder
Yeah.
you love the
Every
kiss
time as
cam.
fast as I can. Yeah, I guess technically now that I think about it, because I haven't done this in like for 10 years, and now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I sexually assault my friends when I'm on the kiss cam. I just kiss my bros that absolutely don't want to kiss me.
No
Yeah.
one's thinking about it
Yeah,
that much
probably
at a
don't do
sporting
that.
event. They're like, oh,
Listen, what's
what a
little,
good joke.
What's a little smooch between bros?
If anything Bugs Bunny did is not a crime.
Boom. That's fair.
Dressing up as a sexy woman and tricking your friends into smooching you. Nothing gay.
That is
no
legal.
crime.
Legal and encouraged.
Finding a guy who's hunting and then convincing him to shoot himself with his own gun. Also
Did that
legal.
happen?
Yeah, Bugs Bunny gets Elmer Fudd to
Mhm.
shoot himself all the time.
I would for Bugs Bunny. Very hot. Never been on a kiss cam.
You've never been?
I've never been on the big thing for anything.
Jumbotron.
Jumbotron.
No
It
Jumbotron
doesn't
moments.
sound like you're going to sporting events.
I've been to a few. I've never been on the Jumbotron. Is it as fun as they make it seem?
Oh yeah, dude.
How many of them are real though? Half of them are plants.
What?
On the Jumbotron?
Dude, what
Yes?
are you saying?
Have you never seen an acted out Jumbotron
What?
skit?
I've seen like
when
a
people are
mascot.
getting like proposed to.
Yeah, those
No,
are always fake.
No,
Well,
those are real.
Those are fake.
Those are real.
Oh
See,
my god.
you can't hear.
I-
Diego's backing me up. He knows how fake it is.
No, it's listen, I'm sure that people have faked, but
Mhm.
like that's not the common thing.
It's very common.
It's
Don't believe your
not-
eyes. Trust
it's
your
not
senses.
Common. The fact that you have a conspiracy about Jumbo, I love that. Like, what are they planning? Hey, just so you know, here's $50 when the Jumbotron comes on. Do a shitty dance.
Yes.
When the
People are
Jumbotron
just-
comes on, I'm gonna pay $50 so that I can take a picture of it with my phone.
Yeah. People taking photos. That's my favorite. They take photos of themselves on the
where they
Jumbo.
can't see their faces.
Yeah, just have fun right now. Just enjoy the time on the Jumbotron. Damn, dude. Mac, we got to get you to the Mets Stadium until you get on the
Again.
Jumbotron.
Just make it a goal.
Yeah.
It's on my
Yeah,
bucket list. I want
we
to get
could
on
do
the Jumbotron.
I'm sure we could just contact them.
Yeah, we could
What's-
pay them money.
Yeah, what's
and
the
have
price
a
for that?
fake Jumbotron appearance.
Dude,
Like I was saying.
Well, now it seems like you're just trying to get us to corroborate your story.
yeah.
That's
So-
which I'm happy to do.
Someone asked me to throw the first pitch at a AAA game. I didn't do it.
Why not?
I was
the
too
fuck?
scared at the time. I was too scared.
You should
Here's
be.
the thing, though. If you fuck up a pitch and then people record it,
That's good.
No, it's bad.
No, it's good.
If I threw a pitch
No.
and it didn't go straight down the middle, I would end.
Have you
my
seen the first
existence.
pitch that Conor McGregor threw out?
yeah, dude. Well, he's also fucking whatever.
Yeah, but he's
They
They don't have baseball in Ireland. They're used to
They
throwing
do
weird.
have balls.
No.
that you could just-
Their balls are like it's an
No.
inverted
What are they
sheep stomach,
throwing?
and they throw it, and it's all it flips all
yeah,
upside.
dude. Or they're just tossing potatoes back and
Yeah,
forth.
their
that
sport
was his first time ever holding like sports equipment that
Yeah.
wasn't like a boxing glove or whatever.
wasn't golf originally played with like inverted like sheep stomach balls and like sticks?
No,
Shillelaghs?
Irish people actually invented
wait,
the
Scottish-
baseball. It's
Scottish
called
people.
a slitter.
That sounds
Scottish?
like a slur.
It
A
does.
slitter?
Yeah, they use it in hurling. Hurling is that full contact sport where they like balance a baseball on the shillelagh that's used for killing people in gangs of New York, and then you can take 3 steps and then you toss it and you hit it, and it's like kind of like soccer and baseball and hockey combined. It's actually pretty fucking sick. But anyway, Conor McGregor should know better. He's probably drunk.
Yeah, you can't do worse than that, though. So.
Well, here's the thing. If I can't throw a first pitch as good as that one South Korean lady that did like a spinny, flippy, full split.
Oh, yeah, in her
air.
underwear.
Yeah,
dude.
God. In her underwear.
I love that photo so much.
I need to be wearing that outfit and do that exact thing, or else I won't throw. I really was so afraid to fuck up and I would never live it down. I'd kill myself if I threw a bad first pitch.
They embrace it. I feel like you'd be okay.
If I get offered to throw another first pitch, will you help coach me?
Yeah, totally. I'm really good at, as I explained earlier.
Yeah,
Very good at it.
I'll just have you come out and you can play baseball with me like you're my dad.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about George Bush's first pitch after 9/11?
The old George Bush when he.
No, the George W. Bush.
Oh, I don't think I've seen it.
You've never seen the perfect.
I just know the video of older George Bush holding up the
Yeah,
ball at Astros Stadium.
So,
that is
right-
my favorite video ever.
Oh, I got a new favorite for you. Right after 9/11, right after he got done planning and orchestrating 9/11,
Yeah.
George Bush had to throw the first pitch at, I think it was the Yankee Stadium, for it's like, hey, we're doing baseball again, going back to normal, New York, and he just. There's all this pressure, right? It's like, I don't know, is America even a country? We've just been attacked. is the game? Is it all over? He throws a perfect right down the line laser pitch.
I hate that.
Yeah.
And America's like, yes, we're gonna
We're
kill
back.
people for oil.
Oh, dude, people
It's
went
on.
fucking crazy.
We're not
He
gonna
did
look. We're not gonna look into the Pentagon losing any money. We're gonna trust the plan.
Like, we're deploying extra troops just because of that
No,
pitch.
really, that's
No,
what
for
that was the
real.
vibe.
Those are the
Dude.
first pitch troops.
They were just like extra bombs for everybody.
Anyways, very good first pitch.
They were like,
Yeah.
let's invent drones
Yeah,
because of that.
Exactly. Pitching drones.
war crimes
Ooh.
are now illegal. All right, well,
War crimes are legal. Do you want to plug anything? Do you have an OnlyFans you want to plug?
what?
What? What?
Why didn't we start with that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I got my Twitter is Doink Patrol, and all of the other stuff is in there.
You can just find it. Who knows
just
what
find
Doink is
it.
up to?
What's your favorite?
Anything.
Is Twitter your main place to hang out?
Mainly
or-
place to hang out. Main place to hang out.
Only place. It's the only place Doink lives.
Yes.
And also that other one website. Who knows what happens
The
there?
forbidden site.
The forbidden site where Doink does all kinds of
Good
things.
God honoring things.
Good God honoring things.
It's where I pray.
I got a message. I got a message from one of the handlers on that website, and they were like,
Handlers?
"Just so you know, yeah." And they were like, "Hey, we're very interested in having you on the platform, and we'll like pay you to come on if you want to do comedy content." Because it's so obvious they're trying to
yes.
like shift into.
Yeah,
other
because they
stuff.
have their TV app now.
Let's get rid of our patreon.com/cowboyboys. You could go there now and check it out before we delete it all and shift to OnlyFans /cowboyboys.
OnlyFans.rodeo.
.rodeo.
OnlyFans.rodeo. Yeah, dude. It would be
Should we
so
do-
funny if I was like,
Wait.
yeah, I'd love to make comedy content. They're like, yeah, we need more safe work content on this website.
No.
And then I go on there and just start posting myself jacking off and
No,
stuff.
why don't we just do the podcast but naked?
Oh,
$50 a month, you
Hey,
get one naked episode a month.
if we make if the Patreon ever gets to $10,000 a month, will you do a naked episode?
Me? Yeah. Why not?
I'll do a naked episode.
It'll never
too.
hit 10,000.
There you go.
It'll never happen.
You never
it
know.
plateaued.
Once we said like a certain amount of money that we want, and I'll post a nude or whatever, and it happened, and I was like, "Oh, that was a lie. That was
You're
a
like,
lie.
I was only
I don't think it
kidding.
happened
I
yet.
fully lied. Oh, never mind. I didn't. Maybe I'll still do it.
Anything else to plug?
Nope.
All
That's
right.
it.
Thank you
Those
for
are
joining us, Doink.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
And I forgot how to end the episode.
We usually say yeehaw.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, listen to the Patreon.
Oh yeah.
where
Patreon.com.
Doink will reveal what something
Something that she
What's
something crazy.
There's a crime.
Tease our fans. You can lie.
I'll tell you about how I killed Babe Ruth.
All right, there it is.
Oh, how did Babe Ruth die?
And that's the episode.
Wait, you have to tune in to find out. Don't Google it. All right, bye.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.